I had seen it countless times before. He would affectionately pat her head and call her his spoiled princess, never once caring how his actual wife felt. 3 years after our divorce, my ex-husband, Liam Sinclair, showed up with red roses and a smug grin.
Babe, I kept my word. Time's up. I'm here to marry you again.
3 years ago, he lost a truth or dare to his childhood friend, Chloe. She sneered in front of everyone.
Divorce her, cut all contact for 3 years, and see if she takes you back. If she does, I'll admit it's true love.
They never had boundaries. Their constant veiled flirting had been the root of countless fights between us. At the time, I was certain he would refuse. Instead, he agreed without missing a beat.
Done. A bet's a bet.
Liam, are you crazy? Divorce isn't a joke.
I believe in what we have. She's obsessed with me. She'll definitely take me back.
I stayed silent. He never realized he had just failed my final test. The memory faded as he shoved the roses toward my chest.
My husband doesn't let me accept flowers from other men.
I didn't take them. Taking a step back, I looked at him and said calmly. Liam just smirked.
Are you mad at me? Come on, I'm right here, aren't I? Be a good girl. Stop pouting.
He stepped forward to pull me into his arms.
Back off, Mr. Sinclair! You stay away from me!
Wow, you're actually mad this time. Fine. What's your price? What do I have to buy you to make it right?
As he spoke, he took another step toward me. He stepped closer and I kept backing away. The look in his eyes only grew more predatory, driven by the thrill of the chase.
Liam, it's been 3 years. A lot can change.
True.
I was out of room to retreat. He planted his hands on the wall beside my head, trapping me. Classic Liam. Back when we were dating, he used to corner me like this and kiss me under the moonlight. As he spoke, he lifted a hand to gently caress my cheek.
So, did you give me a boy or a girl?
3 years ago, he knew that I was pregnant. Yet, after losing that stupid dare, he still divorced me just because Chloe asked him to.
My stomach dropped at the mention of the baby.
For 3 years, he completely vanished. No texts, no calls, and now he had the absolute audacity to assume I kept the baby.
Are you all right?
He actually thought I sat around waiting for him to come back. A bitter laugh escaped me. When I opened my mouth to tell him the baby passed away, Liam's phone suddenly rang. It was his pet name for Chloe. I had seen it countless times before. He would affectionately pat her head and call her his spoiled princess, never once caring how his actual wife felt.
Liam, please come over. My cramps are killing me.
Hey, don't cry. I'm on my way back. Right now.
Then he patted my head like I was a loyal dog.
I need to go check on Chloe. I'll come get you later.
And just like that, he sprinted away. Just like always, Chloe was showing off on social media. The photo on her Instagram showed her lying in Liam's arms, her forehead glistening with a light sweat. He was gently rubbing her stomach. The caption read, "Since we were kids, he has always loved me the most. No matter what important things he has to do or who he's with, whenever I'm not feeling well, he's always the first to rush to my side to care for me. He truly is the best man in the world." I casually double-tapped to like the post. It wasn't just one like. Every day for the past 3 years, Chloe had posted about their relationship. 3 years. 1,095 posts. And I had liked everyone. She flexed in every way imaginable. She loved showing off how she maxed out Liam's credit cards, how she lounged in the house that used to be mine. She used my things whenever she wanted and threw them out whenever she felt like it. They had played house for 3 years. I knew she posted them just for me. The next time I saw Liam, he was walking into my cafe with Chloe. They were wearing matching camel coats. Chloe looked around my cafe, feigning shock.
I gave you millions in the settlement. Why are you working such a grueling job?
When we divorced, I had demanded half his assets. He had handed them over without a second thought. I wiped down the espresso machine, not even bothering to look up. Liam's expression didn't shift. He still firmly believed I was just acting out of spite.
Because I want to, and it's none of your business. Nora, it's been 3 years. How have you been?
Chloe put on her sweetest voice.
I've been great.
My indifference threw her off. Then Liam's phone rang and he stepped outside. The second it was just the two of us,
Drop the hard-to-get act, and don't get too excited. So what if you guys get remarried? Mrs. Sinclair still hates you. She always wanted me in the family. Liam is only taking you back out of obligation. He even asked my permission before he showed up at your house. Oh, and you'll have to sign a prenup. I draft it myself.
she pulled a thick document from her bag and slammed it on the counter. I barely glanced at it. The terms were laughable. I would get zero access to the Sinclair fortune. I was forbidden from calling Mrs. Sinclair Mom. Worst of all, I could never introduce myself as Liam's wife in public. I had to claim I was just his ex-wife. This insulting piece of trash actually made me laugh. I pushed the contract back to her.
If Mrs. Sinclair loves you so much, why hasn't Liam put a ring on it? 3 years of playing Haum, and you're still just the side chick. That's pathetic.
Her face turned bright red. Then the cafe door opened. In a split second, Chloe's hand dropped. She looked like the ultimate understanding victim.
Nora, I really do want you and Liam to get remarried.
She was exactly the same actress she was 3 years ago. And Liam? The second he saw her crying, his brain shut off. He was hopelessly blind to her bullshit.
Chloe, what's wrong?
I'm fine. Please don't be mad at Nora. It's all my fault.
The harder she played the victim, the more Liam glared at me.
Nora, apologize.
I just scoffed.
Chloe grew up with me. She's like a sister. She is incredibly important to me. Can you stop being so hostile? Just treat her better. For my sake, please?
I had watched this same circus 1,000 times before he dumped me. I was so sick of it. I opened my mouth to kick them out, but my phone buzzed with a FaceTime call. The caller ID flashed. My baby boy. Liam's eyes widened. Before I could grab it, his hand shot out and hit accept. I snatched the phone back instantly.
Mommy, I miss you.
I quickly whispered a few words to Leo. Just as Liam reached out to grab the phone and talk to his son, I hung up. He was grinning from ear to ear. The anger from 2 seconds ago was gone.
Let me see my son.
Chloe's face turned ashen. I said flatly,
He's not yours. Stay the hell away from me. You're both psychotic.
He wasn't even mad.
Come on, stop being stubborn. I miss you, and I miss our boy.
In that moment, it clicked. Someone as arrogant as him would never believe I had moved on, not unless he saw my actual husband with his own 2 eyes.
Mom's birthday is in a few days. You're a great cook. Make her favorite dishes. It's the perfect chance to mend fences. Now that you've given her a grandson, she won't give you a hard time.
So he knew all along. For the 3 years we were married, Mrs. Sinclair treated me like trash. She hated that I came from a poor family. Even though I was Liam's legally wedded wife, she banned me from family events. I wasn't even allowed to sit at her dining table. I hated her right back. Our relationship had always been purely hostile. We simply ignored each other. And through it all, Liam had always stayed dead silent.
Hypothetical question, Liam. Let's say I cook a 5-star feast. What if your mom still bans me from the table?
Be the bigger person. Just suck up to her a little. You know how my mom is. All bark, no bite.
Nora, there's no shame in begging an elder. Mrs. Sinclair loves it when people know their place and grovel. 3 years is a lifetime. I'm married now, and that kid isn't yours.
Then I turned to Chloe.
But hey, you should keep kissing her ass. Maybe if you play the perfect little lapdog, she'll finally let you be a real Sinclair. I shouldn't have said anything. She covered her face and ran outside.
How long are you going to keep up this stubborn act, Nora?
He barked, rushing out after her. My phone buzzed. A text from my husband, Julian. Project's done. I'll be home tomorrow afternoon, beautiful. Relief washed over me. Once Liam met Julian, his delusional ego trip would finally end. The next morning, right after I opened the cafe, my phone rang. It was my nanny, sobbing.
Nora, Liam's men blocked my car on the way to daycare. They just took Leo.
I sped straight to Liam's family estate. When I sprinted into the backyard,
Beside me, the window rolled down, revealing Leon's cold face.
Get in.
I started to say no, but the bodyguards forced me into the car before I could say a word. The moment the terrorist attack hit, my brother shielded me without a second thought, taking every single bullet for me.
If there's a next life, I never want you to be my sister again, Nora. Is enough.
Another bullet tore through my body. When I opened my eyes again, I was back 5 years ago. In my past life, ever since Nora, his adopted daughter, died, Leon became the person who hated me most in this world. He hated me to his core. He even sent me to a casino in Las Vegas, treating me like a toy for people to bid on and play with. In this life, I don't want Leon's love anymore. The scene before me was exactly like the last life. Nora burned her own hand, then framed me for it.
Layla, I can't believe you. You pushed Nora's hand into boiling water over a stupid piece of candy? She's the one who saved your life. How can I have a sister as heartless and wicked as you?
The Leon in front of me wasn't coughing blood, and he had no bullet holes in him.
I'm sorry, Leon. I shouldn't have burned Nora's hand.
That candy was given to me by him. That day, with red eyes, he comforted me and pressed the candy into my palm.
Don't cry, Layla. You still have your big brother.
It's normal that he forgot.
I'm sorry. From now on, I will never try to steal brother away from you anymore.
Layla, I didn't mean to break that candy. Please don't. Is this enough?
Layla, are you crazy? What are you standing there for? Get a doctor! Now!
Right now, Leon still cares about me. His eyes aren't filled with total disgust yet. I actually felt a moment of greed for it.
Leon! I know Layla wants your love all to herself, but she shouldn't use this kind of self-harm to get sympathy. Layla, you and Leon are blood siblings. I'm just an outsider. Please stop hurting yourself, okay?
Because of those words, Leon's face instantly turned cold and rational.
I can't believe I actually felt sorry for you. I must be losing my mind. You're so manipulative. Are you really my sister?
You!
Leon was shaking with rage, pointing at me but unable to speak.
Take her to get bandaged. Keep her away from Nora. Looking at her gives me a headache.
I nodded and walked out obediently. A familiar, sharp pain was spreading from my kidneys to every nerve in my body. In my past life, it was this exact day that I was diagnosed with kidney failure. Without a transplant, I won't last 2 weeks. I've been frail and sickly since I was a kid, and having a rare blood type meant every illness was a brush with death. Once, during a major surgery, I started hemorrhaging and the hospital's blood bank ran dry. Leon found Nora, who had the same blood type as me. She was the daughter my stepmother brought into the family when my father remarried. Her blood saved me, and from that moment on, she secured her place in the Valenti family. But that was also when Leon changed. He stopped checking in on me and stopped treating me like I was his whole world. Whenever Nora and I both got hurt, he wouldn't even give me a second glance. He'd leave me standing there alone and scoop up Nora, even if her injuries were minor, and rush her to the hospital. I was frantic, jealous, and full of hate. I went out of my way to target her. Between a sweet, well-behaved sister and a wicked, frantic one, it was obvious who Leon would choose. But even though I threw tantrums and acted out, deep down, I still believed I was the one he loved most. I thought the only reason he was so good to Nora was because she had saved my life. But I was wrong, dead wrong. In my last life, after I was diagnosed with kidney disease, Nora died on the operating table during the transplant. I survived by some miracle, but from that day on, I became the object of Leon's pure loathing. He spat the most poisonous words at me, as if we weren't flesh and blood, but enemies sworn to destroy each other. This time around, I don't want things to end up like that. I'd rather it be me who dies. The winters here are brutal. The freezing wind, whipped with snowflakes, cuts right through my face. The dull ache in my kidneys and the sharp sting on my right arm tangle together, making even a normal breath feel like a luxury. I got greedy back there. I came back to life to fulfill Leon's wish of only...
Swipe it. Now.
All right, Mr. Cross, let me process this for you.
Hold on. Who said anything about buying?
Blake! How did you get here?
Bored of the old place. Time for a change. You texted me to come back you up, didn't you, little mince?
Blake, you're so spontaneous. What kind of property are you looking for?
A villa, of course.
Mr. Cross was here first, but this villa hasn't been officially reserved yet, so technically...
Him? Buy a villa? Look at that outfit. He can't even afford the bathroom here.